Hi students, I'm Dr. Bhavana. In this lecture, we are going to deal about a topic called as animal kingdom. So already in the last class, we have started about the animal kingdom. We have done about 2 or 3 different phylum. And what all we have done? We have done about the phylum Porifera. Next, we have done about the phylum Cnidarians, that is coelentrates as well as Tinofora. These we have discussed so many specific properties which are related to this. Suppose for sponges, I am revising for those who have missed the class. Important points I am revising. If you want to go in detail, go through the last videos of Animal Kingdom part 3 and part 4. Go in detail. So sponges, what we have done, they have special features that are called as choanocytes, that is specialized cells are present, as well as spongocoel is also present, that is nothing but the body cavity which plays a very important role. As well as another important point about sponges is ostia osculum, both are present. Fertilization is internal. Anything that is related to sponges, you should remember these are the specific features. Normal features are asymmetrical shape, as well as we have done about the cellular level of organization and all. That is done, that part. Next, when we have come to Tinofora, important point, important NEET question that is mostly asked in Tinofora is nothing but about the ciliated comb plates. About the ciliated comb plates as well as bioluminescence. Bioluminescence is a property that is exhibited by which type of phyla? Means we should answer that is by Tinofora. So that is the important point, and the scientific names also here is very important and it comes into play. That is nothing but Pleurobrachia as well as Stenoplana. These are the two important points that are related to Tinofora. When it comes to Cnidarians, Cnidaria. In Cnidaria also again, they have the same features will be repeating. Those of Tinofora only, like radially symmetrical, which is the only phyla which exhibit radially symmetrical. That is nothing but Cnidarians. As well as another phyla also, one specific phyla, only that phyla exhibit radially symmetry. Rest all are bilaterally symmetrical. What is the other phyla other than Cnidarians? It is nothing but the another phyla is Echinodermata. That when we deal in Echinodermata, I'll tell you it in detail. So specific features of corals are present. Those are made of calcareous ossicles. That is one important point you should remember. As well as another point that is very important is cnidocytes, that is tentacles are present. By name only we can understand. Some phyla by name only we can understand that cnidocytes, that is cnidarians means cnidocytes are present, as well as that we will go it in detail, that is tentacles which are used for capture of prey as well as defense mechanism. Again they are divided into polyp medusa. Polyp means nothing but cylindrical forms. Medusa is nothing but umbrella shaped. Polyps are converted into medusa asexually. Medusa is converted into polyp sexually. And we have done numerous scientific names, that is examples. What Physalia is also called as Portuguese man of war. That is one important thing you should remember. Another one they will ask in NEET mostly. They'll ask like what is, suppose they'll give one scientific name and they'll ask you to Gorgonia exhibit a special property called as cnidocytes. Means that is yes, because it belongs to Gorgonia is nothing but sea fan. It belongs to the phylum Cnidaria. Like that you should read 3 or 4 times for a better understanding for you. Then next, later we have done about the phylum Platyhelminthes. Platyhelminthes as well as Aschelminthes, which we are going to deal right now, they both will have maximum specific features. That is same features also they'll have. So while doing Aschelminthes, I'll tell you about Platyhelminthes also. So today we are going to deal about the phylum called as Ascheleminthus. So phylum Ascheleminthus. Ascheleminthus. Ascheleminthus, they are also called as roundworms because they exhibit a special property that is nothing but they are circular in cross section. Circular in cross section. Roundworms, anything which belong to their round in shape means belong to the phyla that is nothing but Ascheleminthus. So now we will compare with Platyhelminthes. Platyhelminthes, they are also called as flatworms. That is, they resemble a flat dorso-ventrally. The body is flat for them. When it comes to Ascheleminthus, they are roundworms. That is, their body exhibit a circular type of cross section. That's why they are called as roundworms. Platyhelminthes, they are called as flatworms. Important point to be remembered. Next, when we go deep, what is the property that is exhibited by Platyhelminthes? That is, from Platyhelminthes, all organisms are triploblastic. Before Cnidaria is diploblastic. Only Cnidarians are diploblastic. From Platyhelminthes, whichever phyla we deal, everything are triploblastic animals. Triploblastic. I will be revising in each phyla because triploblastic you should understand which organisms are triploblastic. Like that they will give in NEET numerous questions based on that. So you should understand triploblastic will start from Platyhelminthes. First one, sponges, you leave it aside. Next one we have done Cnidarians. Next Platyhelminthes. From Platyhelminthes all are triploblastic as well as they exhibit one special symmetry that is nothing but bilateral symmetry. Bilateral symmetry. Bilateral symmetry means what? That is, it can be divided into two planes. In only one plane, it can be divided into two equal halves. Bilateral symmetry. Radial symmetry means what? It can be divided into numerous planes. In any plane, the body can be divided in numerous planes. But here, from starting from Platyhelminthes, Ascheleminthus, Annelida, all exhibit a special feature called as bilaterally symmetry. Only Cnidarians will have diploblastic nature as well as radially symmetrical. Here, from Platyhelminthes, all are triploblastic as well as bilaterally symmetrical animals. As well as they exhibit a organ level of organization. Organ level. Organ level means what? All the tissues are organized to form organs from the phyla Platyhelminthes. Again, Cnidarians, it is specific. They exhibit tissue level of organization. When it comes to Platyhelminthes as well as Ascheleminthus, these all exhibit a special property that is triploblastic, bilaterally symmetrical as well as organ level of organization. These are the main important points that you should remember. So till now almost everything is same. For that of only they are called as flatworms, these are called as roundworms. Now there is an important difference. That is nothing but, see, Ascheleminthus, that is they are also called as roundworms. Here sexes are separate. That is, for Platyhelminthes it is a hermaphrodite. But here the sexes are separate. That is, it is dioecious. Dioecious. Dioecious means what? Both males as well as females are separate. Females and males are separate. There is differentiation. This is one important differentiation. As well as another important differentiation is nothing but these are called as pseudocoelomates. Pseudocoelomates. Whereas platyhelminthes, they are called as acoelomates. That is totally body cavity is absent in them. But here for acecleminthes, they are called as pseudocoelomates. That is a artificial mesoderm is present and it acts like a coelom in these. Rest all from Annelida and all, they are all called as coelomates. Only one important NEET question here asked is which phyla exhibit pseudocoelomate structure? That is nothing but acecleminthes. When it comes to acoelomate is exhibited by platyhelminthes. Platyhelminthes acoelomates, acecleminthes pseudocoelomates. Important NEET question that is very important for you. So many times in NEET it is asked. So that point you should remember clearly, as well as they are called as flatworms, roundworms. Another important is sexes are separate, that is males and females are separate here. And here another property is they exhibit a pseudocoelomate structure, that is the artificial coelom is present. So that is about the pseudocoelomates. Next, when we go deep into this, for one there is one specific feature. Like suppose for platyhelminthes, the specific feature is nothing but it will have a specific feature that is called as hooks and suckers. Hooks and suckers are present in parasitic forms which help them to capture the prey organisms. Hooks and suckers, as well as flame cells are present which play an important role in excretion. Those are the two special properties which are associated with that of platyhelminthes. When it comes to acecleminthes, for one phyla till now we are dealing one specific feature. Like that for acecleminthes also, elementary canal is well developed. Elementary canal is well developed with muscular pharynx. Elementary canal is well developed with the pharynx, with the muscular pharynx it is present, with muscular pharynx. So this is one important feature that you should remember. Elementary canal is well developed with muscular pharynx in which organisms is nothing but phylum Acecleminthes, that is nothing but roundworms. That is one specific feature. Another feature is about excretory. A excretory tube is present in these organisms and all the waste products are excreted out through this excretory pore which is present. Like this, one excretory tube is present in the organisms. In all these roundworms, excretory tube is present, and this will through excretory pore which is present, all the excretory products are moved outside the body. So this is one specific feature that you should remember about the excretory. Next, another important point that you should remember is we have told that they are dioecious animals. That is, males are separate as well as females are separate. So females are always longer than males. Here, a specific feature that you should remember. Females longer than males. Always they are dioecious animals, as well as always females are longer than males. Sexes are separate in which organisms? In roundworms, both males and females are separate, as well as females are longer than males. In roundworms, females are always longer than males. Next, last part when we come to that of Acecleminthes, that is nothing but fertilization. Fertilization is always internal fertilization. Internal fertilization. Same like that of platyhelminthes, only same these also exhibit internal fertilization. As well as development may be direct or indirect. Development is direct or indirect. Same like that of platyhelminthes only. So say maximum till now we have done. Maximum are similar features except 2 or 3 differences for that of platyhelminthes. What are the differences which you faced? Suppose these are called as roundworms. They are called as flatworms. One main difference. Rest all are same. And they exhibit acoelomate property. These exhibit pseudocoelomate property. That is one another second important difference. The third difference is males as well as females are, that is a hermaphrodite, platyhelminthes. But Ace clementhus, they are dioecious. That is, females are always longer than males, as well as males and females are separate here. Next, another important point that you should remember is about the specific features. That is, elementary canal is well developed with muscular pharynx. Elementary canal is well developed with muscular pharynx. In which type elementary canal is well developed with muscular pharynx? In nothing but this Ace clementhus. Elementary canal is well developed. And another important point is about the excretory tube. Excretory tube is this one time if you listen you won't get it, and you won't understand also. Read 3 or 4 times for a better understanding, as well as you should remember each and every point, because animal kingdom carries majority of the marks here. So I want you all to be very thorough regarding this aspect, as well as I am telling you like differences so that you can easily remember. If I go on writing and telling you, you can't understand basically. So basically you should understand by order wise. I will be telling the points. As you write like that, you can easily remember, as well as you should make like differences also. So this is the main specific property that is exhibited by this phylum. Another one is, you can remember like the circular in cross section, triploblastic bilaterally symmetrical organ level of organization, well as fertilization is internal. These all are similar features to that of platyhelminthes. That is triploblastic bilaterally symmetrical organ level of organization, as well as development. It may be direct or indirect development, then internal fertilization. These all points are very much needed for you. Important NEET question which is asked is, elementary canal is well developed with muscular pharynx. That is one important point you should remember. Another one is, females are always longer than males. That is one important point that you should remember. So this is about the phylum Ace clementhus. And important scientific names which you should remember is nothing but Ascaris. Ascaris is also called as roundworm. Wuchereria is also called as filarial worm. Ascaris is also called as roundworm. Wuchereria, filarial worm. Then it comes to ankylostoma. Ankylostoma is also called as hookworm. Ascaris, roundworm. Wuchereria, filarial worm. Ankylostoma, hookworm. These are all different types of worms except that of Tinea. Tinea is nothing but tapeworm. Only that worm belongs to platyhelminthes. Rest all roundworms, that is Ascaris, is also called as roundworm. Ankylostoma, hookworm, Wuchereria, filarial worm. These all belong to phylum Ace clementhus only. Important scientific names you should remember. They'll give you like filarial worm is also called as Ascaris, Wuchereria, ankylostoma. Then it is Wuchereria bancrofti, filarial worm. Ankylostoma is hookworm, Ascaris roundworm. You should remember all these points. So these are the different scientific names, and we have completed with the phylum A. So we have done with the phylum Ace clementhus. Now we are going to deal with a topic that is another phyla, that is nothing but Echinodermata. We are left over with Annelida, Arthropoda as well as Mollusca, that we will see in the next class. But now we are going to complete that of Echinodermata. So phylum Echinodermata. Echinodermata means nothing but all the starfishes and all will come under this phyla only. That is nothing but Echinodermata. These all are marine animals, first thing. Marine, that is aquatic animals. They live only in water. When it comes to roundworms, platyhelminthes, they all are terrestrial as well as aquatic. But these are marine and aquatic. That is, they live only in water like that of sponges. So these are marine as well as aquatic animals. Another important point is they exhibit triploblastic nature, as well as they exhibit organ level of organization, organ system level of organization. I have told you from platyhelminthes everything exhibit triploblastic nature, organ system level of organization, and one specific feature of that of Echinodermata is, I told you, they are radially symmetrical animals like that of Cnidarians. So they are radially symmetrical. But one specific feature here is their larvae are bilaterally symmetrical. Larvae are bilaterally symmetrical. Larvae are bilaterally symmetrical. Normally they are radially symmetrical animals, but their larvae is bilaterally symmetrical. So that is the important point which you should remember. Next one, they exhibit a water vascular system. Important feature, water vascular system. Digestive system is well developed with that of water vascular system. Here, digestive system. They have specific feature that is called as water vascular system. What is the use of this water vascular system? This water vascular system plays a very important role in that of what is the important feature of water vascular system. That is, it helps in transportation of water as well as locomotion. Transport of water as well as locomotion. Transportation of water as well as locomotion. Two important points that you should remember. So they play an important role in transportation of water as well as in locomotion. Next, digestive system for that of Echinodermata is well developed, digestive system. Only this phyla will have mouth on the ventral side, that is downside, as well as the anus is present on the upper side. Mouth is present on ventral side, anus present on the upper side, that is on dorsal side. Only for this phyla, digestive system is well developed and mouth is present on the ventral side, anus, mouth ventral side, anus is on the dorsal side. So transportation of water as well as locomotion is the specific feature that is for water vascular system. Next specific feature is about the digestive system. Here, important question, an excretory system is absent for that of Echinodermata. Excretory system is totally absent. excretory system is absent. Totally excretory system is totally absent for that of Echinodermata. Another about fertilization. Another important feature like that of Cnidarians is fertilization is always external fertilization. External fertilization. And development may be direct or indirect again. Direct or indirect. So these are the main important points that are related to phylum Echinodermata. First, as a sequence we have learned, that is they are marine animals, that point is done. Again they are triploblastic, we all know. They exhibit organ system level of organization. Next important point is they are radially symmetrical animals. Radially symmetrical means what? Same like that of Cnidarians, they exhibit two properties. That is fertilization is external as well as radially symmetrical. But larvae are bilaterally symmetrical. Important NEET question. For which organisms, which phyla, larvae are bilaterally symmetrical and normal animals are radially symmetrical is Echinodermata. So that is about that. They exhibit now special features when we come. They exhibit a special feature called as water vascular system as well as digestive system is well developed. That is, mouth is present on the ventral side, anus on the dorsal side. Important point. Water vascular system and digestive system. Another one is excretory system is totally absent in that of echinoderms. Another one is transportation. What is the use of this water vascular system? Well developed water vascular system is present. So what is the use of this water vascular system? This plays a very important role in transportation of water as well as in locomotion. Transportation and direct or indirect development. So this is about the phylum Echinodermata. When we go to examples of this, important examples that you should remember for that of Echinodermata is all the fishes, that is starfish and all, they are radially symmetrical. So Asterias is starfish. Echinus, sea urchin. Antedon, sea lily. Cucumaria, sea cucumber. Ophiora, brittle star. Asterias is nothing but starfish. Echinus, sea urchin. Antedon, sea lily. Cucumaria, sea cucumber. Ophiora, brittle star. Anything that is related to stars or anything that is mostly related to sea organisms like sea urchin, sea cucumber and all. This will come under the phyla Echinodermata. There is no logic to remember this. You should read 3 or 4 times for you to get used to these words. But I am saying it in an easy way. Like how you can remember is anything related to fishes like starfishes and all, or anything that is related to sea urchin, sea lily, sea cucumber. These all belong to Echinodermata. And these all will exhibit a property water vascular system. Excretory system is absent as well as radially symmetrical, but larvae are bilaterally symmetrical, as well as the mouth is present on the dorsal side, anus on the ventral side. That is, mouth is mostly present. That is near the down opening that is present. Here anus is present on the upper side because digestive system is well developed. So this is about the phylum Echinodermata. Next class we are going to see about the Annelida as well as Arthropoda.